Check this out, guys. It's an update on the case between Ripple and CC. On June 14th, a lawyer for the company said that a $10 million fine is fair. Ripple believes that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's suggested fine of $2 billion is too high and believes that the correct fine should be no more than $10 million. The slow and difficult legal process might make Ripple's defenses take longer than planned, but the CEO of the company thinks that a solution will be found by the summer of 2024. As of recently, the trial phase of the lawsuit between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission began. This is because the SEC says that the company and some of its employees sold securities without being registered, which is what the lawsuit is about. The fight has been going on for more than 3 years, and the trial part just started. At the start of this year, the Securities and Exchange Commission asked for a $2 million fine to be imposed against the company, saying that it had broken the rules that were already stated. Craig Alderdy, who is the chief law officer of Ripple, said that the fine shouldn't be more than $10 million, but the company didn't want to hear it. Reps for the company repeated their request, drawing similarities between the current situation and the one that Terraform Labs brought to the commission's attention, just to remind you. The problem was brought to the attention of the commission. This amount includes disgorgement payments worth $3.6 billion, prejudgment interest payments worth $466 million, and a civil penalty worth $420 million. They agreed that the Bitcoin company that went out of business would pay a $4 billion fine for fraud. All of these payments add up to this amount, and the defense said that the SEC had already agreed that civil penalties should be between 0.6 and 1.8 times the defendant's gross income, which is the right range for Terraform Labs. This video tells you everything you need to know about XRP. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, add your email address, and join our group before we begin. Hey, has that pattern in mind? This is why the lawyers came to the conclusion that Ripple shouldn't get more than $10 million in fines. The lawyers also said that a jury in Manhattan had found Terraform Labs and its co-founder kwon to be civilly responsible for one of the biggest stock frauds in U.S. history. They also said that Ripple's case against the SEC, on the other hand, does not involve any clear claims of fraud, and that a settlement of the lawsuit is not yet in sight. The court case could last for years. Even though this has slowed down the process, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, has said that the settlement could happen as soon as this summer. Someone asked, "My best guess is that it will happen not long before the summer is over, from the end of August on." But in response, I said that the summer is over on September 21st. He recently said that the American lawyer Jeremy Hogan is another person who thinks that the case could be over officially within the next few months, with a $100 million payout going to the winner. That's right, I said that the judge will make Ripple pay a $100 million fine, but he will be nice to the SEC and not make them pay any disgorgement. The reason for this is that the company has won 3 partial court cases in 2023, and some people might think that the SEC is the weak link in the case. The price of XRP has gone up after each victory, which suggests that there will likely be a decisive success. This could possibly lead to a big recovery. This is one more time, please feel free to watch the movie we made just for this subject below. If you want to learn more about the legal battle and how it might affect Ripple's native coin, read this. Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission continues to get media attention, even though the company is trying to set itself apart from XRP coin. The business has had a hard time setting itself apart from cryptocurrencies. The legal battle has been going on since 2020, and the question of whether or not XRP coin is a security still hasn't been answered. This has led to a number of changes in how cryptocurrencies are regulated, and the Ripple company's legal standing is currently being looked into. Gary Gensler, the chairman of XRP+, recently said that he was hopeful that the Ethereum exchange traded fund would open before the end of the summer, even though the organization has not yet classified Ethereum as a security. He has also said again what he thinks about cryptocurrencies. In light of how he responded to these points of view, Gensler continues to hold on to his belief that a lot of cryptocurrencies, like Ethereum, meet the criteria for this group. My name is Stuart Alderode. Even though the SEC has lost cases in court and faced political resistance, Ripple's chief legal officer stressed how important it is for the agency to take a stand on cryptocurrencies. Alderode called Gensler's comments absurd and said they were part of a bigger plot to hurt the cryptocurrency business in the US or elsewhere. His comments show how frustrated Ripple is with the legal and regulatory problems they are having. Both Democrats and Republicans in the House of Representatives have backed the FIT21 bill. It is possible that this will have a big effect on the rules and regulations. This bill would give the Commodity Futures Trading Commission (FTC) the power to decide which other cryptocurrencies are commodities. If this bill were to become law, it might end any differences between agencies. However, There is a difference between the search and this legislative change, which shows how difficult crypto rules are becoming. The political effects are also very important. If politicians say something about cryptocurrencies, it's possible that people will behave differently in the 2024 elections. Because there are millions of cryptocurrency investors in the US, President Biden's administration may need to find a balance between the needs of cryptocurrency users and the safety of regulatory agencies in order to win support at the polls. Here are some important things buyers should remember as they try to make sense of this crazy world. Anything is possible if both sides work together. Because many people are sure that many cryptocurrencies should be considered stocks, the market for cryptocurrencies will be closely watched and regulated more. Because of FIT 2.1, the regulatory body may change, which could have an effect on how other cryptocurrencies are categorized and managed in the long run. This is because the political situation around cryptocurrency rules might change how the market works, especially when things like strong voter interests are taken into account. Leaders who are sure their plans are on the right track should keep an eye on the latest legal and regulatory changes so they can make smart choices about investments in the cryptocurrency market, which is always changing. Therefore, it is important to stay informed about these issues, and the rules governing cryptocurrencies are still changing, even though Ripple and the SEC are still in court. The results of these events could have effects on the business and its stakeholders that last for a long time, especially since elections are coming up. Additionally, Ripple believes that Terraform Labs should be put into this group in a way that is more in line with what has been seen over time. A lot of market experts don't agree with the idea that the Securities and Exchange Commission (CSE) is going too far and should be punished. These are not the trends that the market backs up. Ripple does not believe that theft is being claimed in the Terraform Labs case. The reason for this is that big investors did not lose a lot of money because of what happened. The video is over. Thank them for commenting and liking the movie. It makes YouTube work better. Tell a lot of people about this movie to spread the word.